runs our SIG handler function. What made you like coding? Just curiosity? I'll show you. Well, basically video games. That's the short answer. This game, in particular. There were others, but Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. This is the one I had growing up. Over there's the NES that I had growing up. Still works. I still play this on that thing. The save battery still works, which is really impressive. That can't last forever. Well, my parents are abusive people, and growing up in America at this particular time, it was a bad time. And so video games were kind of like a nice escape. It was a time when I could actually like have my own experiences, just kind of in my own head, but also with this other like thing that was interactive. And like, as a kid, it was mind-blowing. It was like, oh my goodness, this is something to live for. And it gave me so much joy and so much like hope and wonder that like I wanted to give other people that same kind of experiences. And so I always had dreams of making games when I got older. And when I was like, I don't know, 12 or so, like I was playing with Game Maker and making very, very simple little games, but like having fun and learning and actually kind of making stuff that I thought was pretty good at the time. Once I became a teenager, I switched over to ActionScript, and I did a lot of Flash programming, and made a few games on Newgrounds, but I've since deleted my account. But yeah, I had put several games up on there, and for my honors project in college, I wrote a Zelda clone in ActionScript for Flash. And it's the first, I mean, you say, damn, animations too, don't get too excited. Once you see them, you'll be like, oh yeah, anyone could do that. But yeah, I wanted to do everything. I wanted to make like comics, I wanted to make music, I wanted to make cartoons. And I have to a degree, you know, it's not as, didn't come out as good as I wanted it to, but I have gotten to do a lot of that stuff. You tell me you're amateur? Yes! That's the thing, it's like jack of all trades, master of none. I'm decent at many things, but not great at anything. So this was the game demo that I made for my honors project in college. But yeah, so I made this. I coded this and did all the graphics. Jack of all trades, master of none, but better than master of one. Wow, nostalgic. Yeah, right, go for that NES kind of feeling. Confirm. Legend of Sonia Kickstarter version by Mike Stowe. And you'll see it runs at a pretty decent 30 the whole time. I don't know if it always did or not. It might just be because my computer is better than it was. But like the way that I'm rendering it, like I actually tried to recreate the NES style to a degree. Like people look at Shovel Knight and are like, oh wow, that's like the NES. No, Shovel Knight is like way too competent, way too advanced to be on the NES. This is like the NES. I stuck to the same palette, I stuck to the same restrictions on those palettes. So like when I move, you'll notice everything changes color because it's the same tiles and it's the same palette. I'm just changing the palette itself from this snowy white to a green. And so like even the things that are on screen already, they just change color as you're moving. And it's like games used to do shit like that. Like I like that kind of retro style. But yeah, I programmed hit boxes and hurt boxes and did a lot of math. Pretty simple math and stuff, but like I did it all. This is all my work. I'm so freaking proud of it, and I wish that I could have done more with it, you know? Got slippery ice. It also remembers things, so like if I go back into this stage, there's only one of these guys here now, because it remembers that I defeated the other one. And it'll remember, I think, the past 10 rooms that you've been in, but when you go in and out of a dungeon, it might also reset. I forget. And these guys will shoot. They're like Octoroks, but they're not Octoroks. Oh, well, I can't bounce it back, it just bounces off me. God forbid I would have lost my patience doing that. It was fun! I wanted to make it like as efficient and like I wanted to be as in control as possible. And so like, I still have this code. I could port it over to something more reasonable than Flash. and potentially do something with it. But like, usually I just start over a new project. Like, I don't really like revisiting my old ones so much. But that's kind of why I never finish any. But I had made this whole first level of the game, and I put it on Kickstarter, and I made a little video. The video was cringe. I didn't know what I was doing. And I didn't get nearly enough money to make it happen. Everyone got refunded, and I got a quote-unquote real job that was not that great. It's nice to see how far you've come. Yeah! Yeah, like I said, I am proud of it, and like, fuck all the haters. Like, I know... I know what this took. I know what this means. I remember sitting in college for hours at like lunch tables and in various classes, open my laptop, work on this game, days and days. I composed the music. Originally I was going to have the music play dynamically using something like an a software sound chip, but like it was just too slow. And so I found a different way to just loop MP3s instead. So I defeated the mini-boss, and now I have his weapon. It's a sphere, and you roll it like a bowling ball. I was trying to think of stuff that was, like, different than I've seen in Zelda games, and, like, this is almost like the boomerang, but not, because it doesn't really come back to you, it just goes and it smashes stuff. Also, I split the map into two halves, because it's like, ooh, that's different, that's kind of fun. I don't know. Trying to innovate on something that, like, was good enough already. And I think this is partly why this wasn't as popular as I wanted it to be, is because it is just a Zelda clone. Like, it's not doing anything exceptional or new, but it's doing it competently. Like, I'm really proud of how solid this is and, like, how well it plays. Like, you know, it's not great or anything, but it's good. Yeah, this guy was going to be called Leo, because he's like the brave person of the story. He's the Link allegory or analog. And the princess or queen? I think it was going to be Queen Sonia, but I don't really remember. And then the bad guy had some kind of name like Alaric or something. I forget. He was going to live far to the south in a frozen castle, basically. Something like that. So it's actually so good. Thank you! I'm sad that it didn't go further, like... People are sleeping on humanity. You know, this is not the best project ever, but I wonder how many other projects have been just lost. Really good stuff, getting not the attention that it could, you know, or reaching people who might enjoy it. And this is like... The push block mechanic is pretty much taken straight from the Oracle of Ages and Seasons games on Game Boy. Like, here's a die that could roll to different sides. It took quite a while to get all this working, like, well. Because, I mean, how long do you push on it before it rolls over? How do I handle the hitboxes sliding around and everything? Like, it was not necessarily easy, but it wasn't that bad. I'm just kind of slow. Some things just take years to blow up big because of social media. Only dopamine-giving games get popular. Yeah, there's, like, trends and bandwagons and bad people paying to make sure that only the worst products get all the attention. And so it's hard for the genuinely good stuff to get any traction. Which is why we shouldn't use stuff like sales and profits as an indicator of quality. Some people will just buy whatever is put in front of them. And other people have enough money to put whatever they want that person to buy in front of them. Alright, time to fight the boss. You can fight him just with the sword, but it's a lot slower than using the sphere. And if you hit him when his mouth is open all the way from across the room, it does the most damage. But he doesn't always give you that chance. I always loved it in NES games when enemies would just explode for like a full minute. Well, yeah, welcome to capitalism. That's so cool. Thank you! I had a joy making this. I wish it went somewhere. I'm still here and I'm still making stuff, so who knows what'll happen in the future, you know? Congratulations, you beat the first dungeon. With your help, there is much more to come. If you enjoyed this demo, I encourage you to donate on Kickstarter. No longer true, the page is dead. I think it's still there, but you can't donate. If you can't afford it, please at least spread the word and help get this game made. Thank you. And the world said, nah. We got enough of those. No worries, man, your hard work will pay off. I hope so. In some way, yeah. It's not always one-to-one, right? Like, as much as I would have liked for that game to get bigger and kickstart my game dev career at that time, that would have been great. Just because that didn't happen doesn't mean it was a worthless experience. Like, I still learned a lot. I still am proud. I'm proud of that project more so than most of my other projects, because, like, you can see what it is. You can see, like, it's basically there. Like, you can imagine the rest of the game. If I just had more time and energy and everything else, I could have made it with or without money. But I didn't. I had to start my career. I had to start working for a living. And that was the end of my brain for a long time. But yeah, that's why I'm programming in C right now. It's because Zelda inspires me. I've heard this quote. It's like, if you want something bad enough, the whole universe will work its way to give it to you. There's something to be said for the force of will. But it's easy to get twisted too. It's easy to get misled and for things to go not the way that we expect or want them to. So yeah, on some level, I know that I am capable. I know that I can do the things that I want to do. I know that I can finish this project. And so, while I'm alive, I want to keep trying. I want to see if I can fix my brain. Because the guy who made that project we were just looking at, that was senior year of college me. That was, oh gosh, 2016? 2014, I think. I think it was about 10 years ago when I made that. And so, like, I've had a decade of of the whoopee cushion deflating in my head. But I'm trying to pump it back up now. I'm trying to reuse my old muscles. Yes, I am 34. I graduated high school in 2010, and I graduated college in 2014. And then I did bullshit work for like 8 years. And then last year I quit my job and woo, I'm happy again. Although I am running out of money, so eventually that'll be a problem. But today, I can focus on my code. Yeah, I'm 34. You may have heard me mention the abuse of parents. Part of me is stuck as a child. I don't think I ever will grow up entirely. But, like, I don't mind it so much. I like having a young face. I really do. And I figure, like, in another 5 or 10 years or so, it'll just instantly become ancient and withered, and, like, I'll wonder what happened. But especially if I'm streaming a lot more and, like, making more faces, I think that'll add wrinkles, but it's about time, right? It's nice to have an inner child. Yeah, it's just that, like, as a child, I had to grow up too fast to survive the abuse. And now as an adult, I can never grow up because of the abuse. So, like, the child that I was is stuck at this stunted, mature but not phase, and, like, it's very deeply uncomfortable. It's why I say so often that I hate existence, that my life is not worth living. And it's why I drink so much. It's why I made myself throw up yesterday. But, like, that's not how I want to react to things. I would rather make code. I'd rather get mad and write some code about it, you know? But being mad is not really conducive to writing good code either, so... A lot to balance, a lot to unpack. Ultimately, we can only do what we can do. I do like to keep that innocence alive, that purity, but, like, that's what makes it possible to be taken advantage of, too. Like, it makes it easier to be exploited in things, because people see that and they think it's naivety, or they think it's a vulnerability. It can be, but it's also kind of necessary for that natural curiosity that we were talking about. And, like, I have to keep some of that alive. Had that happen with me a lot. I'm worried that, like, most people have been abused, and many of them don't even seem to realize it. Like, I think that it's been normalized to, like, an individual, every person kind of degree. Like, the the standards keep getting lower and lower of like, oh yeah, it's probably fine to treat people like that. Oh, it's probably fine to say this and that. It's like, oh no, it never was, and like it's still doing more and more harm. But like there's only so much that we can do. Yeah, it just do be like that, right? And yeah, so like I wish that I could do more to help people. Unfortunately, I have to go now because I need to study, but honestly, it's been great talking to you, man. I hope only good things come your way. It's nice to see passionate people like you, and I hope you make it big one day. Thank you. Good luck with your studies. Sorry if I was too distracting, but I am passionate, I guess. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for talking. I really appreciate it. You had such kind things to say about my projects. Have a great day or night. Thanks, you too. It is day here. It's close to 9 a.m. It's dark here because I've got my window closed and whatnot, but yeah. Fuck. Ugh. Are you crying? Yes. Yes, I am. Thanks for noticing. Alright. I appreciate being seen. I appreciate you appreciating my work and things and like really engaging with it. It's the kind of like genuine attention that my parents could never do. Like, they would just say, oh, Mike's doing computer stuff. Whatever. Like, they don't care. So I know it's a small thing, but it means a lot to me. Thank you. Don't cry, you deserve kind words. I mean, I'm gonna cry. I've got decades of pain inside of me. And I gotta let it out. It's a good thing. Crying is good. At least this is. Yeah, I don't want to keep you. Go study. But thank you very much for stopping by. I'll be okay. Well, I can't promise that at all. But I will try to be okay. Okay, keep up that good spirits. I'll pray for you to make it big. Well, see, that's part of the problem. It's I don't believe in God. My parents are Christian. I think that people who lie that magic and God are real are contributing to the problems in the world. But we don't have to get we don't have to get too far into that if you don't want to. Like I can't stop you from praying. Personally, I don't think it helps anyone but yourself. But I have my own bad habits. That I'm still trying to break too, so thank you for the care. Oh bro, even I was an atheist. Yeah, a lot of people are come in and out of it, you know. I was Christian for a long time because it was beaten into me, but yeah, we can talk about that more later if you want. Like, I really don't want to hold you. It's a whole thing, you know, my life story and all, but yeah.